back in 2021, got to the quarterfinals.
And ladies and gentlemen, your judges for this contest come to you from Latvia, the UAE, Egypt, Palestine, and Italy.
That's MASHAKARYAN, and there's MUYDINKHUJAEV, who's got every trophy on the mantelpiece you could possibly want. He's the Paris Olympic champion, he is the reigning world champion with the IBA and also with World Boxing. He won that competition back in September. Beat Rashid Williams of the Bahamas in the previous round by unanimous decision. Williams was tough. He hung in there for the 3 rounds. He took some stick, but he saw it through to the final bell.
Round 1.
So MUYDINKHUJAEV in the red, MASHAKARYAN in the blue. He's got good variety, MUYDINKHUJAEV, as you would expect really from somebody who's won so much. There isn't really anything he can't do. He's got that beautiful poise and balance that a lot of Uzbek southpaws have. Feet move enough. He's not flying around all over the place. He moves around that front foot. He can just revolve around you in that tight semicircle. He's never too far away. You can see let the right hand go there, MASHAKARYAN. 1-2 from MUYDINKHUJAEV. I don't think got through completely. He makes quite a high-pitched whistling sound when he lets a punch go. Some of the time, anyway. MASHAKARYAN. Reaching a bit with the right hand. But his feet are a bit closer there. MUYDINKHUJAEV, and the 1-2 landed sharper for that reason. And it's a sign of real confidence when you're prepared to commit like that. It's what you have to do. Quite often you see fighters spending too much time on the outside. They're happy enough just to reach gloves. They don't want to go all the way in because they don't want to put themselves in too much danger, but danger to an extent is the name of the game. It comes with the territory. He's been quite deliberate in this opening round, MUYDINKHUJAEV. And MASHAKARYAN is just slightly in that camp that I just described. He was close enough there with that right hook, but for the most part, his feet are just too far out. I think that right hand landed from the fighter in blue. Right hand again there, the counter from MASHAKARYAN. He's keeping his concentration here. He's absolutely locked in. MUYDINKHUJAEV has looked comfortable. As I say, he's got that poise, he's got that kind of purpose about him, but he hasn't landed with all that many clean shots in this opening round. Final few seconds of round 1. As I say, there's not loads to pick between them in that opening round. MUYDINKHUJAEV is a fighter with a reputation, of course. He's the one on the front foot more often than not, but reputations don't matter. When you're looking at who landed what in that opening round, there wasn't much in it at all. And that is what you're looking for. Do not be distracted. Split scoring. Actually, split scoring. And that makes sense to me. 3 of them for MUYDINKHUJAEV, 2 for MASHAKARYAN.
Seconds out. Round 2.
trying to go down to the body with the jab, but MASHAKARYAN came back with a right hand. Nice, simple right hand into the body. I think MUYDINKHUJAEV needs to get busier here. He can maybe put this at the tempo that MASHAKARYAN might struggle with. I don't know that for absolutely certain. MASHAKARYAN is not a fighter I've seen much of. The last time was 3 years ago, 4 years ago. But he needs to test that out at least, MUYDINKHUJAEV, I think. Let his hands go a bit more, ask a few more questions. Looking for that left hand into the body. MASHAKARYAN letting go with a right hand. Right hand to the body there from MASHAKARYAN. MUYDINKHUJAEV hasn't really found any particular rhythm, I wouldn't say. Flicking with the jab. Left hand to the body. 1-2 was better there. The left hand got through. MASHAKARYAN looking to try and come forward and respond himself, but was short with that combination. Lead right uppercut landed. MASHAKARYAN then pursues MUYDINKHUJAEV. And again in another round where not much clean has landed, punches like that do stand out. Left hook from MASHAKARYAN, I think got through. Left to the body did there from MUYDINKHUJAEV. The right hand is the punch that the referee's talking about there. Maybe was a little bit of a slap. 30 seconds remaining in the second. Good left hand counter there from MUYDINKHUJAEV, and he enjoyed that one. And he's doing enough to win this round now. That goes the bell at the end of the second, and 3-2 split scoring in the first round. That'll be a 10-9 across the board, you would imagine, to MUYDINKHUJAEV. Heavy favourite going into this fight. MASHAKARYAN boxing for IBA-PRO. I'll explain what that is. It's a category created by the IBA for this competition, allowing pro boxers to enter, not under any particular national banner. The reason being that there are countries around the world who don't have a boxing structure or organisation. Let's have a look at the scores. Split scoring again, 4-1 this time.
Seconds out.
MUYDINKHUJAEV with 3 cards in his favour by a 2-point margin. A 2-point margin in favour of MASHAKARYAN and 1 drawn.
Final round.
And if you don't have a boxing structure, then you can come and compete under the IBA-PRO banner. If you do have a national federation, then they're not registered to the IBA, then you can still get that with IBA-PRO. And if you have a national federation who are registered but don't allow professionals to box as part of that team, as part of that programme, then you can get here with IBA-PRO. So there's been a few things created for this competition to try and get as many people here as possible. And there's been a lot of fighters here who were in Liverpool for the World Boxing World Championships in September, and that's a really good thing. Looking for the left hand there, MASHAKARYAN. In terms of the scoring, I can see, as I said, how you could go MASHAKARYAN's way with the first round, but not much landed. I don't see how you could score the second round in his favour. MUYDINKHUJAEV has started quite nicely in the third here. There's that uppercut, just gave himself a little bit of room and caught MASHAKARYAN as he was coming forward. Into the final 30 seconds. Our opening fight of the session. As I said right at the start, this is a round of 16. If you win your fight, you get through to the quarterfinals. And quarterfinalists are guaranteed $10,000 US, so it's a profitable win. He'll be looking to go all the way to the very end. MUYDINKHUJAEV, a gold medalist, gets $300,000, silver 150, bronze 75. Well, there goes the bell, and that's going to be a win for the red corner. Slow start in the first round from the Uzbek #1 seed, but picked things up in the second and third.
Ladies and gentlemen, the decision goes in favor of your winner via split decision. In the red corner, representing Uzbekistan, Asadkhuja MUYDINKHUJAEV.
So it goes away with the Uzbek by 4 cards to 1. The 1 coming from Palestine, 29-28 to MASHAKARYAN on that card. 3 others, 30 points to 27 for MUYDINKHUJAEV, and Italy goes 29-28 in favour of MUYDINKHUJAEV. So he's safely through. $10,000 US in his pocket. He'll be hoping for a lot more than that. And next up, we've got Cássio Oliveira of Brazil in with Sanatali Toltayev of Kazakhstan.